Well, tonight there is a manhunt for the suspect authorities say killed a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband. Police also believe that that man shot another state lawmaker and his wife. Well, this is 57-year-old Vance Bolter. Police say that he is the alleged suspect in the assassination of State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, who were shot to death at their home. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says that State Senator John Hoffman and his wife were also shot by this suspect. The two homes just 9 miles apart. Investigators say that Bolter was impersonating a police officer and driving an SUV designed to look like a squad car. Well, Governor Walz did call this a politically motivated assassination, and authorities are still working to piece together what happened here and why.
We still don't know if additional people are involved, but this individual is the one that we're looking as a person of interest right now. But there may be other people with him, and we would like to speak to anybody that may have had contact with him at any point in time.
Now, we are learning that there was a list with nearly 70 names, including other lawmakers and abortion providers, found in this suspect's car. Well, tonight the FBI is offering a $50,000 reward to locate Bolter.
Bolter then traveled to Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, in the home of Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman. At approximately 3:30 a.m., Bolter arrived at Representative Hortman's house in his black SUV with the police license plates. He parked in the driveway and left the emergency lights on his SUV flashing, as if he was a police officer. Bolter approached Representative Hortman's home, again dressed as a police officer, wearing the tactical vest and body armor, and wearing that hyper-realistic mask. He was armed and carrying a flashlight. Before he entered the home, 2 Brooklyn Park police officers arrived at the scene. They too had been dispatched to check on Representative Hortman after learning of the shooting of Senator Hoffman. When they arrived at the scene, they saw Bolter's black SUV parked in the driveway with the emergency lights flashing, and they saw Bolter standing in front of the house several feet from the door. When Bolter saw the officers get out of the car, he drew his weapon and began firing. He rushed into the house through the front door, firing into it. He repeatedly fired into the house, and when he entered, he murdered Representative Hortman and her husband, Mark. The Brooklyn Park police officers fired at Bolter as he rushed into the home, but he escaped into the home and out the back. Officers recovered Bolter's 9mm Beretta, along with the body armor and the mask, behind the home along his path of flight when he fled on foot. They later searched Bolter's car, where they found 5 more firearms, including assault-style rifles and a large quantity of ammunition. Bolter also had in his car notebooks containing a list of more than 45 Minnesota state and federal elected officials, including Representative Hortman. Now, Bolter planned his attack carefully. He researched his victims and their families. He used the internet and other tools to find their addresses and names, the names of their family members. He conducted surveillance of their homes and took notes about the location of their homes. He also prepared in other ways. He concealed himself as a police officer, outfitting his black SUV with police lights and a police license plate, wearing a black tactical vest and body armor, carrying a police flashlight and a handgun. And of course he wore that hyper-realistic silicone mask as seen on the surveillance videos. The video of his arrival and shooting of Senator Hoffman is truly chilling. Again, it's no exaggeration to say this is the stuff of nightmares.